Hey everyone, welcome back to Anti-Racism Revolution. It is September 2nd, 2024, and so I just wanted to give a quick update, welcome um, new people to my content or my community, and give you a little tour of Anti-Racism Revolution, as well as some things coming up this fall. I know it's not exactly fall yet here in the United States, but getting pretty close. So if I give you a little tour, if you haven't been here in a while or you've never been here before. So Anti-Racism Revolution is in Mighty Networks. You can access Mighty Networks either in the app or on the web page. So that's antiracism.drnetedmond.com. So antiracism.drnetedmond.com. If you want to know what's coming up in the community, you click on the event section, and we have meditation coming up in a couple of minutes, and Race Talk series. So this is the first Wednesday night of the month. That starts this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So you can see like how many people are going to these things, how many people have RSVP'd. Here's the Race Talk, the third Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're reviewing Hospicing Modernity book discussion, which I think is really amazing. I kind of gave like a sneak peek to it in June when we were together in the first Wednesday night of the month group. We have my book launch coming in October. It should come out around October 1st. So I have some in-person events. I have some virtual events, some things only for the community. So I'm doing like a intro to the book with Janina Fisher on October 11th at 12 p.m. That's open to everyone in the community and elsewhere. There are probably only about 100 seats for that one. I posted a bunch of stuff yesterday, so just giving you a sense. Here's the book club discussion. It's a Monday night or Eastern Standard Time. And I'm doing one in person in Ewing, New Jersey on November 17th. I think I might add one more daytime version of the book discussion, maybe in November or December. I'm not quite sure yet. So here are the things coming up so far. Here are the different sections of Anti-Racism Revolution. So if you have standard membership, that's where it says standard workshops here. So standard workshops will give you access to everything. Standard membership will give you access to everything. If you have the Race Talk bundle, it'll give you access to Race in the Therapy Room, which is that Friday series. There's some recordings of yoga, and I'm going to try to do meditation things like at least once a quarter, but hopefully once a month. Here are the different spaces. Here's the white affinity space, the BIPOC affinity space. Here's recordings of a lot of stuff. Standard Workshops also has recordings. So if you click on Standard Workshops, you see going back to 2022 and then keep going forward. I don't do as many recordings as I used to do because we do a lot of these first Wednesday, third Friday, which are a little bit more intimate. And here are all the different spaces where there are different topics. So live streams I try to do like once or twice a month. Here's different posts that I've had over time. You all are welcome to post as well. So that gives you a little bit about the community. Really excited about Mindful Race Talk, building literacy, fluency, and agility. If you've been coming to workshops over the last couple of years, it's really about, how do we build an anti-racist culture, anti-racist life? How do we begin and deepen, our exploration of who we are as racial beings? How do we really unpack all the things we've been taught about white body supremacy and imperialism and colonization? While we center race, it's an intersectionality is so important, whatever that intersectionality is. And all the principles, of the way that power is power over, happens in our society. It's all rather similar or many parallels, and really believing in cross-racial solidarity. That if one of us is not free, none of us is free. And so how do we work on collective liberation? So Mindful Race Talk is, my integration of all the things I love. So embodiment, mindfulness, DBT skills, racial literacy, fluency, agility. How do we use racial justice as a spiritual practice? How do we own the ways in which we have been complicit in causing harm or benefiting from the harm that many other people experience? How do we make repairs? How do we hold multiple truths? And how do we have grace? How do we own that the oppressor lives inside of us? And we've all been impacted by colonization. How do we get into right relationship um, with uh, with everybody, but particularly those who are the most vulnerable in our society, who have experienced the most harm? And how do we have complicated, nuanced discussions and not spend time just intellectualizing, but dropping down into our body? And so there are agreements. There's a welcome and orientation section where if you're not familiar with what the agreements are in this community, it's a great place to check in. And I really value intellectual safety. So while the path is liberation, the path is decolonization, the path is um, you know, disrupting the interlocking systems of oppression, modernity. Um, we need everyone's voice and opinion. And so I hope to see you soon in a workshop, and feel free to drop me a line if you have any questions. Take good care.